Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cannon, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. We're back for another video. Yep, that's right, folks. A lot coming your way. Video after video after video after video. You know, we got you covered right here. So, folks, how is everybody doing? Did you guys have a pleasant day? Restful, peaceful, relaxing? How do you describe today for you guys? Well, do let me know your thoughts. Let's hear what you guys have to say where that is concerned, you know? So, looking forward to all of it. So, let's get right into the fact, shall we? Let's get right into the factor of what we're discussing. Now, as you know, you all are aware that in England, whether from, well, starting with the Premier League, going down to the 10th tier of English football, which as we know is a semi-professional ranks, and bordering on the amateur ranks, 1 out of every 4 black players in England are of Jamaican descent. So it should not be any surprise to you to see the amount of quality that lies within England. And as I've made mention already, London, the Midlands, and just to be specific for everybody, for all the geography people that or people that didn't do geography so well, the Midlands is literally the middle of England. So Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Coventry, West Bromwich, etc. Manchester and Yorkshire. Those are the 4 largest communities of the Jamaican population within England. London, the Midlands, Manchester, and Yorkshire. Now, as you know, Yorkshire's in 4 counties: North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, East Yorkshire, West Yorkshire. Those are the 4 counties of Yorkshire. But generally speaking, Yorkshire. Of course, there are other places in England that has a sizable diaspora of Jamaicans. Bristol, and there's a very, very small pocket in the northeast. Very small pocket to be specific. So those are other avenues as well. So that's something for you guys to be fully aware about. All right, so that's a situation there. Now, you look at the title of this video, and I know you're wondering what's going on here. What's the situation? What's the latest? What is the deal? Well, let's get right into the matter, shall we? What is the deal? Well, what is the deal? So this is Dante Cassanova that we're speaking about. Dante Cassanova. And who is Dante Cassanova? Well, before we get into that, let me let you all know that there are players in the Tottenham Hotspur Academy that have Jamaican heritage. Dane Scarlett, who is currently on loan at Portsmouth, that's one. Malachi Fagan Walcott is another. And Dante Cassanova. So, to make a long story short, who is Dante Cassanova? Well, Dante Cassanova is an 18-year-old defensive midfielder who plays in the under-21s at Tottenham Hotspur. That's right. 18-year-old Dante Jamel Cassanova plays for Tottenham Hotspur's academy right now. The next game that they play will be on Monday against Crystal Palace, and that will be quite a test for him. But where Dante specifically, a lot of person may ask, can he operate in other positions on the field? Central midfield is one area in particular. Well, his main position is as a defensive midfielder, and the other area is as a right back. I'm not saying he should be a right back for Jamaica, but all I'm saying is that he's able to operate in more than one position. So he's 18 years old, and he's going to be 19 in June. So far, based on what is being said about Dante Cassanova, is very much impressive. So what is being said? Well, Wayne Burnett is the under-23 manager of Tottenham Hotspur, and this is what he had to say. Dante is a player well beyond his years. As a defensive midfielder, he reads the game so eloquently, he times his tackles so well, and he's an absolute joy to be around. It wouldn't surprise me to see him play first-team football soon, whether here at this club or on loan elsewhere. That's high praise from Wayne Burnett. Wayne Burnett, as you know, played football professional as well within England, both in Wanderers, Huddersfield Town, Grimsby Town, Blackburn Rovers, Leyton Orient, Plymouth Argyle. So Wayne Burnett knows what he's discussing. And from a coaching perspective, he's already had numerous stints as well. Fisher Athletic Dulwich Hamlet, Grays Athletic, Dagenham and Redbridge, and Tottenham Hotspur's under 23s for the last 6 years now. So that's how things have been progressing at this point in time. Tennessee Lewis, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself, guys. Guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button. And after you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, all right? Quite simple. Smash the like button. And after you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right, guys? Good. Brian, what's up, bro? Hope you're doing good, man. For the test series, we'll talk, all right? Let's do that. Okay. In Tennessee, I big up everybody. Ian Campbell, how are you doing, sir? How was your day? Was it restful? Was it peaceful? Was it a day of reflection? What was today like for you, Sir Campbell? Do let us know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. And certainly, drop in your feedback, your questions. What was today like for you? Smash the like button. And of course, you would have seen the snippets that I uploaded in relation to Coach Algrimson and also the General Secretary, Mr. Chong, and also Mr. Ricketts as well. So that is definitely what is being done, What? Wicked man Chris, I'm there, but me just watch a pre. Oh boy, man, I tell you. Chris is cool though. So, Dante Cassanova. Let's talk a little bit more about him, shall we? But guys, smash the like button and hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary, right, guys? Some people in the comments, how are you feeling? I'm doing well, thanks. Today was a peaceful day for sure. For me, I would definitely say. Now, with that being said now, folks, let's talk about Dante Cassanova, all right? I'm not sure if you guys had the opportunity to see Content League today. Did your side win? Did your side lose? Did your side draw? No, Man City drew today. Chelsea didn't win. Liverpool lost. And also, yeah, it's a tough week for English clubs, isn't it? Very, very, because Tottenham lost as well. So not a single English club won in the first leg. Well, Tottenham is at home for the second leg, right? Chelsea is also at home as well. You know, so those are good things. Only Liverpool, I believe, had their first leg at home. So, but which reminds me, when was it possible that League Two teams could play in the Champions League? I thought you had to be in your nation's top flight to play in the Champions League. How do League Two teams get to play in the Champions League? It's quite ludicrous to me, isn't it? Big up, Shop Pierce. Hope you're doing well. Enough respect for tuning in again. Really, really appreciate it. So here's the situation, Wicked Man Chris. Remember, the next edition of the Under 20 World Cup is 2025. So you would have to be born, because remember, he's born 2004. And by 2025, he would be 21. So to answer your question, no. If you're going to be eligible for the tournament, you would have to be born 2005 if you're going to play in the next edition of the Under 20 World Cup. Here's a progressive day. How about you? Yeah, very much agreed. Very much agreed. Call a person. Hey, Simon P. Hey, Mom. How are you? Big up, bro. Just came here from watching Canada-Puerto Rico game. How's it going? I'm doing well, thanks. Doing well, thanks. I hope you're doing okay as well. But yeah, that game should have been Jamaica versus Canada, but we'll get to it another time. So Mexico, the United States, Canada, they're going to the Under-17 World Cup, and it's just to decide now between Panama and Honduras who will secure that last spot, That will be the last, deciding factor of this factor in particular. So, Champions League, I turn Bush League, and man, them of Corner League side are playing a champion. League 2 side are playing a Champions League. League 2 side are playing a Champions League, and I take 2-0 lead. Yes, sir, Canada beat up a side. But I must say, Puerto Rico did deserve their victory against Costa Rica, though. I would have to say that they deserve that victory for sure, wholeheartedly. Now, with that being said now, folks, let's talk about Dante Cassanova. What is the deal? What is the deal with Dante Cassanova? Well, Dante Jamel Cassanova, he has Jamaican heritage, and this is through his parents and his grandparents. So he has Jamaican heritage, and he is open to the opportunity to represent Jamaica. This is where we all go, because that's sign language for clapping, or we're good at this. That's another way to do it as well. But yes, folks, Dante Cassanova, yeah. He qualifies to play for Jamaica, and he's open to the opportunity, and he's willing to have this opportunity as well. How should we analyze this situation? So, as we know, as it relates to defensive midfield options, depth is extremely critical, because these players on the field, they are individuals that are very, very likely to pick up those yellow card bookings. So some of them end up getting suspensions quite often, and that depth is very, very critical. And because of the energy and the work rate that they have to put out, some of them are also prone for injuries. That's why it's really, really important that this gets the attention. This gets the attention that it deserves, So it's really, really imperative, very imperative that this is given that focus, So, man from Portland says passports. Dante does not have a Jamaican passport right now. Not right now. So Simon, wouldn't it be wise to just have certain players, even if they might age out after qualifying tournament, and have a next few that filters in the under 20? So basically, you're saying from the under 17 set, they naturally, some of them will make into the under 20 set, and of course, you have those that you'd put into the under 20 set. Yeah. Yeah, man. So most definitely. Yeah, man. That is a very good idea. It allows everything to come into place, fall into place quite effectively. So certainly something that should be embraced, Very, very exciting. Very, very important component to things, So very, very happy about all of this in perspective, Yes, guys. What else do you guys have to say? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Smash the like button, folks. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Let us know how your day was today. How are things? What is new? What are you guys up to? Are you guys okay? Do let us know how you feel. All right. Yep, do let us know. Let us know how you feel. So, yep. Exciting times ahead, man. Very, very, very exciting times ahead. So, Dante Cassanova is an immense talent, and one that should be given the praise that he deserves. He is down to earth, driven, hardworking, disciplined, and has all the tools to succeed as a defensive midfielder. All of the tools necessary to succeed. Has the acumen to shine. And that's why I think it's an important player to be added to the pool. Definitely think that he's a player with pedigree, with all the characteristics needed for his role in central midfield to shine. So one that should be embraced. Just as say, and me just throwing an idea. I plan to do that in another video. Yes, absolutely. I have it written down, and I was showing you guys yesterday a lot more videos to do, But yes, I will for the 3 games. It's something that I will be working on as well. So something that you guys can look out for as well. Ricky Girls reviews, Coach Halgrimson on pitches, on players, Coach Halgrimson on Copa America, and of course a surprise video for you guys as well. And there should be a special interview for you guys tomorrow. So something for you to stay focused and stay tuned to look forward to in particular, Something that you don't want to miss at all. Not at all. Something you really, really don't want to miss, So something that we should really, really bear in mind, So that's where we are, folks. Did you guys know that Manchester City did make a substitute in their 1-1 draw with Leipzig and became the first team to make no subs in a Champions League game since Manchester United in October 2018 against Juventus? Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Never really thought about it like that, But yeah, it was compelling. It was compelling. Simon, does he have an intention to play for us? Has he declared interest? Yes, he is interested. Yes, he is interested to play for Jamaica. Yes, Dante Cassanova is interested to play for Jamaica. Does he have a Jamaican passport right now? No, but you can rest assured that the proper documentation, the requirements, step 1, step 2, will be given to him You see the reality of it, folks. I'm sure you have those that are in the comments and in the chat, and you realize that you have situations where you have persons basically when you're applying for an example, a visa, right? And you get a piece of paper and it tells you step 1, get 2 passport size pictures. Step 2, fill out application form. Step 3, get a photocopy of your passport bio page. Step 4, travel insurance. Step 5, job letter. Step 6, bank statement. Step 7, invitation letter if you're being invited by somebody. Step 7, 8, proof of accommodation. Show an itinerary but don't buy the ticket, and same for airline ticket as well. Along those lines. So that is something that is along the lines that it would be the same thing about passport as well. Fathers, mothers, grandparents' birth certificate details, well, their birth certificates, their proof that they're from Jamaica, as well as a few other documents that are needed for this process as well. So that's the situation. Let me just give you guys something. I know Ian Campbell can be able to expand on this a little bit more, but you have to fill up this form. It's a form, citizenship by descent, right? So you put in your name, your parent information, your grandparents' information, if it is your grandparents, and also great grandparents' information, if it's applicable to you. How to establish a claim to the citizenship of Jamaica. An applicant qualifies for citizenship by descent where he or she was born outside of Jamaica before Independence Day. His or her mother, father, aunt became or would have been a citizen of Jamaica. He or she was born outside of Jamaica after right? Procedure. The applicant's birth certificate, the applicant's father or mother's birth certificate of Jamaica's citizenship. So that's something there. 2 passport size photos certified by a JP, a notary public, a lawyer, or a doctor. Right, certificate, I don't think that's applicable. ID of the person, of Dante, Jamaican parents government issue ID. If the applicant's a minor, 18, he's not a minor, right? Right. Processing within 25 working days, and local expeditions are within 15 working days, right? So that's the situation from this standpoint, right? Road to Jamaican citizenship is a rocky road. Trust and believe me. I'm actually from Mars. Chris not easy, Guys, don't pay Chris no mind, because the closest he's been to the airport, is Port Royal, All right, so what's the cost now? Applicants submit locally, 10,000 for regular service and 15,000 for expedited services. Payment for local applications will only be accepted in Jamaican dollars. Fees for various foreign currencies: US 110 Canadian, 60 pound, 74 euros. So this is the process, folks. Birth certificate, and of course the father or mother's birth certificate as well. Important component, 2 passport size photos. So there it tells you everything that you need. Correction, Harbor View roundabout. Once the Harbor View. So you never go Palisados yet, my G? Chris, you don't go Palisados? Serious thing? No, man, you're joking, man. You're joking, man. You don't go Palisados? No, man, I'm sure. Say you're Palisados, yeah, come on. I joke, yeah, make. I must joke, yeah, make, man. Must joke, yeah. Must joke, yeah, make, man. Boy, I'm gonna tell you. So that's the situation, folks. You know, hopefully that answers the questions that you guys are having. You know. Yeah. See what you guys are saying in the comments as well. No, Damari Gray does not have a Jamaican passport. He does not have a Jamaican passport. He have one in the future? Possibly. He could really, really have one in the future, but no, he doesn't have one right now. Doesn't have one right now. So that's where we are, folks. So that's Damari Gray we spoke about. We spoke about Dante as well. Yeah, Dante Cassanova. Dante is important, you know, this puzzle, because we have to think not only about 2026 but beyond as well. You know, coach made a point, you know, about we have to think about the players who will be 20, 21 by the time 2026 comes around, because those players right now, you know, persons that will be that are worth 100 million right now, you know, so that's the situation right now. I can't brush this aside. So that's something for us to process, you know. So that's the situation, folks, you know. That's where we are. Should you expect new faces for March? For the friendlies against Trinidad, we will definitely see new faces, because as we know, it is friendlies and it's going to be made up of domestic-based players. So yes, absolutely. Good question. I've heard like Aroma. And for the Mexico game, absolutely. But me here say apparently him not get the passport, but the final process I get done up. Some work to do. You doing, Simon? Are there any new player who can't find the process of getting Jamaican passport, and there should be a situation? Does GFF have a means to do so? You're asking me if GFF has a means to assist and step in the process? Yes, they can speak to Pika. They can call, you know, Ian Campbell. Certainly, it's something that can be done. Certainly, Simon, I have never went to Port Royal, and I'm a Kingstonian. So you've never left Jamaica before? Where's the closest you've been, you know, in terms of outside of Jamaica? I'm eager to hear that. So I'm looking forward to hear that and what you have to say where that is concerned, you know? I'm eager to hear that. So tell me, and let's hear what you have to say, because I thought that you have been overseas before, you know? From the JFF side of things, I will have to check. You've been to the Waving Gallery at the airport in Kingston? Wow. So you guys are saying in the comments, Halgrimson wasn't. What? Are you talking Euros or Nations League? I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, that's so long, you know. But Chris, you're 30-year-old man, you know, leave the country, you're a big artist and thing, man. You don't know, so you have to do that. How's your at Newcastle doing? Whisper is progressing nicely, my friend. Yeah. There's been some. The process has been smooth. Newcastle haven't said, "Oh, we're going to give you a contract," but they're at least pleased with what they're seeing so far. Very, very pleased. So I'm happy about that. Very, very happy about it. So very happy about the situation, folks. Yes, folks. See what else you guys are saying in the comments. You know, waving gallery your age is off the calendar. No. My age, I cling on to the calendar, you know. My age, I cling on, you know. Well, put it this way. My age, I mean, February has that number of days. Have that number of days in my age. So, yeah, man, me know waving gallery, man. Simon coach want to play for his son coaches, you know. His son coaches. Yeah, it's two boys. But yeah, his younger son is here, and the other son, the league in Iceland, start back next week. We need more games than the T-Gens or the region. I guess you're trying to say region. Put a comment there. Yeah, do let me know if it is region that you're trying to say or if it's something else that you're trying to say. Region. Okay, cool. Not do that. Tell him again, Chris. Tell him again. Cuba, Trinidad, Haiti, Jamaica, non-FIFA window. Keep drilling the teams and call up. Yeah. Simon a Kings don't like him in a Star Trek. Man, I look upon 30 and I wonder how him reach you. So, who that? Me not 30. I'm younger than Ravel. I'm younger than Bobby Reed. I'm younger than Liam Moore. I'm younger than them Monday, you know. Mariapa. Younger than them Monday, though, you know. So don't do that. Yeah, man, don't do that. Not nice. Don't do that. Not nice. Yes, you know, I did a video perhaps late December regarding Belgium, and Genk is one of those teams. Yes, absolutely, they do. They do that. They do. Yeah, the younger son, yeah, man. Absolutely, but so the big son is a coach, and the big son is about 29, 30, you know? So, yeah. See what else is saying. R says bad grass versus very good players. What you're referring to when you're saying bad grass here? What do you mean by bad grass? Explain that. As I said, I'll talk about this in another video in particular, for sure. This boy is just getting time to get a Belgium. He's 18 and proud of an agreement with Belgium when he's 18. Think we should go. Oh boy. Mason Greenwood is not ready. He's not ready to come. No. It would be nice to see him in a Trinidad game, but Son, I'm not sure. I think that is a bit wishful thinking at this point in time. I don't see that happening at this point. Yeah. Well, Miguel, the reality of the situation is I'm doing content and I'm doing what I need to do in relation to the content. All right. So I can't afford to sweat, so the fun has to stay on. So that is the situation right now. I suggest you focus on the content and the words that I'm saying, because I speak facts and I speak credibility, and that's where your attention should be. So that's what I'll say where that is concerned. So yeah. And in another 41 minutes, folks, it's Paraguay against Panama. Yeah. So that's the situation. Very much so, folks. So that's where we are. That's where we are right now. So we shall see. My friend, he doesn't have a Jamaican passport, so he can't come unless he has a Jamaican passport. I heard someone on Sports Explosion saying that the youths need to be playing more football. A few years ago, people were complaining about I guess Jilla is going to type a little bit more, and then we'll get back to that. I'm just here wondering, but if him want to play ball, he would have to play locally or go back home, I'd like to think. Which ball are you talking, Chris? Which football are you talking about specifically? Where that is concerned. Do let me know. Well, let's see what you guys have to say. Yeah, big up Haiti. So what this means now is that Jamaica and Haiti are the only Caribbean nations to qualify for a men and women's senior World Cup. Haiti 1974, 2023, and of course Jamaica 1998, and 2019 and 2023. And of course this excludes the times that we've qualified for under 17, etc. Haiti has qualified for 2 under 17 World Cups like Jamaica, you know. Yeah, they qualified 2007 and also 2019 as well, you know. But, you know, Haiti has qualified for a Youth World Cup on the women's side of things. Yeah, they haven't qualified for an under 20 men's World Cup, but Haiti have qualified for under 20 women's World Cup. Yeah, this came in 2018. Yeah, 2018 World Cup. They were there. They played against Germany. They played against Nigeria. They didn't get to play the host nation, which is France. I believe it was China that they played as well. Yeah, so they fell 2-1 to China, 1-0 to Nigeria, and 3-2 to Germany. And Noela Mondessier, what a gem she is and has been for the team. So Haiti has been to a senior men's World Cup, a senior women's World Cup, 2 under 17s, right? 2 under 17 World Cups. And they've also qualified for under 20 women's World Cup, right? That's 5 FIFA tournaments they've qualified for. 5 FIFA tournaments. Jamaica's been to 2 under 17, or under 20, 2 women, and 1 senior men. So Jamaica has been to 6 World Cups, more than any other Caribbean team. Haiti, 5. Trinidad and Tobago now, they've been to a couple of World Cups as well. 1 senior men, under 17 women. Trinidad has qualified for under 17 World Cup 2007, under 20 World Cup 2009, and they've been to another one. So yeah, Trinidad has been to 5 World Cups, which is of course less than, Jamaica. So Jamaica has been to 6 World Cups cumulatively. So, from that standpoint, big stuff for Jamaica to be able to say, yeah, listen, we've been to, more World Cups than any other team. So that in itself is commendable. I give thanks for that. Very, very much so. It's good news. Let's see if we'll have 6 CONCACAF teams at the World Cup now. If Panama wins this evening, that means that there'll be 6 CONCACAF teams, which will be the record. That's right, the absolute record. Can you imagine 6 CONCACAF teams at a World Cup? That would be something. Oh yeah, that's right. Trinidad has been to 6 World Cups. Because Trinidad has been to 2 under 17, 2 under 20, under 17 women, and of course senior men, so that's 6. So we're tied now at 6-6 in terms of tournaments. Let's go back to players. We're playing too much football. This World Cup started. We should have 3 passports by now based on the reports in the past. Yeah. Yep, Cuba has qualified for the World Cup 1938, and Cuba has been to an under 20 World Cup as well. Yeah. I agree, it should be done now, because as coach says, the time is very limited. The time is short, and the time is, and should be, used to ensure that we can be able to work on those elements, other elements, so that can build synergy, chemistry, cohesion in this time frame. Caribbean teams like Haiti, DR, Puerto Rico should invest in football. Well, they are making investments in football for sure. Jamaica and Haiti are pretty much using the same formula to qualify for Women's World Cups. Yeah. What is the country to a World Cup where the verge of getting banned? Why? Listen, there's a World Cup since 1930, wicked man, Chris. So Cuba has been to a quarterfinals of a World Cup. The best run by any Caribbean team is a quarterfinal run at a World Cup. So that lies with Cuba. You know what I mean? So it's them of the thing, and them around the things, So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Tell them to do it again. Or Cuba. It's going to be tough. Really, really tough to replicate that. Folks, nature calls. 1 minute, and I'll be right back. 1 minute, commercial break. I'll be right back. 1 minute.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471.
That's right. Call the number, guys. Coconut water is good. You should try it as well. You should. All right, now Winston Casanova, look for interview with them, and where are they now? Or Dante. We're trying to see if Dante is him like lost child. Is Amari Hutchinson join us in March? Well, if he's fit, injury free, he could very much be on the plane to Mexico. Casey Palmer's playing good this season, very well, doing very, very well. I think the move to Coventry truly helped him immensely. They are failing to hold an election. One guy who is the president of the FA still wants to hold on after 20 years, as he knows if he holds an election, he'll lose. Well, hold the election. 20 years is still a while. He can reflect on the time that he had as president, and make the transition. Irony of the day: Castro was so anti-American, yet his favorite pastime was baseball, an American sport, an American pastime. My recollection of the game, in terms of its history, in terms of the history of the game, was that it began in Great Britain and Ireland. That's my recollection of the game. Because, very, very few games started outside of England. Very, very few sports I see today started outside of the States. And the only sport that I can tell you that began outside of England and that was invented in the United States was lacrosse. Lacrosse was invented in the United States by the native Indians, tribes in what is now the US and Canada. And the game was modified over years, but similar concept. So basically, the game was called Ohi, was called the Hontigwas, which means they bump hips. And then when the French came to the east coast of the United States, they decided to call it lacrosse, which literally translates in English as the stick or the stick game. So that's the only sport that I can tell you that was invented in the United States. And it's to this very day, it is something that is extremely treasured by the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, Iroquois. So it's extremely, extremely, extremely well done. I believe so. No situation in Mason Grade with my friend. Nothing at all. Simon, when I go get the grant interview, we're not asked if I'm here. That's when, yeah. I'll reach out to Granty and see what I go on. All right, I'll call him. Actually, basketball was invented in England. Of course, the NBA was made in the United States, but the game itself, the sport of basketball, was invented in England. Football, cricket, athletics, basketball, I can go on and on, was invented in England. But the only sport that was invented in the United States was lacrosse. And Jamaica is ranked 13th in the world in lacrosse. Higher than the Reggae Boys, higher than Jamaica's rugby sevens team, rugby league team. Jamaica's lacrosse team is Jamaica's highest ranked male sports team. Invented is quite a loose word because in England they played a game where you bounce a ball and throw it in a hoop. So the rules that you see nowadays you can say Canada made some changes to the rules and the players on the field, but in a sense, you know, Mad Vibes, I know what you're saying about James Naismith and everything like that, but when it came to England, it was like 15 players per side. Yeah, you can Google everything, but even Google has inaccuracies as well. But the game itself in England with the hoop and bouncing a ball and a lot of players on the same field, it came through the same emergence as well, like rugby union and league. Oh, by the way, that's two different sports. Rugby league and rugby union, two different sports. So don't say rugby. You have to be specific. Are you talking about rugby union or rugby league? Because those are two different sports. Rugby league is played either 9-a-side or 13-a-side, and rugby union is 15-a-side or 7-a-side, and different rules of the game for each. But yeah, I fully understand what you mean. I fully understand. But yeah, what is now considered basketball? Yes, Canada played a massive role in that. Massively. I guess just like, you know, in England, it was association football that was invented. Association football, because that's the proper name of the sport. Association football. You want to play some association football? Cuba into the World Cup in the Batista regime, subsequent all funding to the baseball and track and field and boxing. Then if you are domestic based players, you aren't able to play for Cuba. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, and Jamaica is actually going to be in the Lacrosse World Cup this summer. Yeah, so Jamaica is going to actually be in the Lacrosse World Cup in June in San Diego. Yeah, Jamaica's group is Germany, New Zealand, Poland, and Switzerland. Top two advances to the round of 16 of the competition. Exciting times, isn't it? Very much so. Very exciting. So that's the situation now, folks. Jamaica finished 13th on debut in 2018. I do think a top 10 finish is realistic. I do think so. I do think top 10 is realistic. Absolutely. So that's how I feel. I didn't quote Wikipedia, sir. I didn't quote Wikipedia. Top striker. So, yeah. Yeah, because they told players that went to play in Major League Baseball that they couldn't play for their country. Interesting. What a tangent we've been on from Dante Cassanova. It's changed somewhat since Cuba set out the Arctic way of thinking of the work and all people. Yeah, you have Cuban-born players playing overseas now. In England, you have some players that apply their trade now, especially in Mexico as well. So yeah. Technically. I believe Federico Rose. Yep. Yes, Lowell Wright is on my radar. Definitely a player I've been keeping tracks on. It's definitely a thing that's slowly but surely has been progressing nicely in terms of the ability. So long may that continue, you know. Where's Lamar Walker these days? Well, he's in Jamaica. And today's the last day of the Russian transfer window. So that is the situation right now. That's where we are. Simon, we have a Cuban spot. A Cuban spot on Hope Road called Club Cubana. Check it out with dance salsa on Friday and Saturday nights. Interestingly, Club Cubana. Friday and Saturday nights, Hope Road. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, I'll check it out. Okay, no problem. For sure. I will check it out. No problem at all. For sure. I appreciate the heads up. I really, really do. I didn't say that was my source, sir. Maybe next 20 years' time, Kansakyo will become a team to watch that plays in lower ranks of the German, Spanish, and Italian game and playing in Central America, Mexico. It's going to take time, but certain things would have to be relaxed for them to be continuing being a force within football. If the Caribbean Cup returns, that's something that I personally feel they have contention in terms of going on to win it. The widest stage in CONCACAF. So yeah, that's the situation. So yes, folks, if you guys haven't already, smash the like button. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the like button right now. Let's hear what you guys have to say. All right? Okay. What do you think of Marshall Roti? It's interesting you mentioned him, because he's 18 now. He's going to be 19 later this year, just like Dante. Marshall Roti. So glad that Toronto is giving him some opportunities to play. First time I saw him was at the Under-15 CONCACAF Championship in 2019. That was in Florida, yeah. And seeing him play was brilliant. You had Canada in the competition and Jamaica was supposed to be there, but yeah. Marshall Roti, the first game I saw him was against El Salvador in that 7-0 victory. And the team just made progression, went to the quarterfinals, defeated Mexico, went to the semifinals, lost to Slovenia. And it was just a great run in that tournament. Really, 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 really good. I'm glad that we're able to see some top quality talents in that competition, Really, really, really good talents in that tournament itself. Yeah, the CONCACAF Under-15 Championship is something that I hope will return quite soon. I know there's supposed to be a beach soccer championship as well for us to look forward to. So I'm looking forward to that. Last time we saw Jamaica at a CONCACAF Under-15 Championship was 2013. Peter Campbell, Stephen Malcolm, and Justin McMaster were the goal scorers that day in a 4-0 victory over Grenada. A couple of days later, they took on Belize, but they fell 3-1. Jordan Fletcher scored for the Jamaicans that day in particular. Yeah. Yeah, folks. I'll get updates on this. I'll give you some updates, but guys, thank you so much for tuning in. So the latest, Dante Cassanova. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, folks. Are you happy that he's interested to play for Jamaica? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's hear what you have to say. And subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English